Welcome to Crypto Channel Direct. We had such a fantastic last week at the Paris blockchain, and if you didn't get time to check out last week's episode, see the link below. Now moving on, for this week's news, blockchain.com could become the second ever crypto IPO. Robinhood is coming to Europe with Bitcoin, and the Luna Foundation is trying to acquire more Bitcoin than Tesla. We also speak to Michael Amar from the Paris Blockchain Week to wrap up what was an amazing event for everyone, including us at CCD. I'm Claire Brown, and welcome to CCD, where I'll be bringing you the news you need to know, powered by Concordium. Crypto exchange and block explorer blockchain.com has begun talking with United States banks to explore how it may hold an IPO as soon as this year. Now, going public for a crypto business is still very new territory, with only Coinbase managing to do it before now. Coinbase went public in 2021 at an opening price of $381 per share of the native token coin, with a valuation of nearly $100 billion. If blockchain.com does manage to IPO this year, they will be in a race with Binance.US to claim second place. Binance.US, the American branch of the largest crypto exchange in the world, also plans on going public as soon as it can demonstrate independence from the primary exchange, according to Binance founder Changpeng Zhao. Now, Binance.US is targeting an IPO in 2024, according to Zhao. Blockchain.com is currently valued at around $14 billion following a funding round with global venture capital firms. One of the primary reasons for there being a lack of crypto IPOs has to do with regulation. The regulatory waters, especially in the US, are murky. And despite being massive business, crypto exchanges still face complications from regulators. The success of Coinbase's IPO is still yet to be determined, but recent sell-offs do not paint a great picture. The stock fell 1.5% on Tuesday to $145.16 to suffer an eighth loss in 9 sessions and the third record low in 4 trading days. It closed nearly 42% below the $250 reference price for its direct public listing a year ago. However, there is a close correlation between Coinbase's stock and the price of Bitcoin, which has also been on a downward curve. Now, would you invest in a crypto business through traditional means like an IPO, or are you happier choosing a cryptocurrency and watching that grow? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Popular trading platform Robinhood looks like it's taking a big step into Europe with crypto in tow. The Nasdaq-listed platform is acquiring Ziglu, a London-based electronic money institution and crypto asset firm, as part of its international expansion plan. Robinhood sees a big opportunity in serving customers across the globe. Now, as the name suggests, Robinhood is a fan of democratizing finance for all, as its mission reads. And with this comes its recent focus on decentralized cryptocurrency. Robinhood emphasized, "Earlier this year, we announced that we've set aggressive goals to start opening our crypto platform up to customers internationally." Robinhood joined in with various other payment processors like PayPal and Circle in offering crypto. However, for Robinhood, their mandate is to make investing in digital coins easy and more accessible for people not wanting to use crypto exchanges. The platform has had some great success since offering its crypto services, and Robinhood revealed that in the first quarter of 2021, 9.5 million of its customers traded crypto via the platform. That's up from 1.7 million customers who traded crypto in the 2020 fourth quarter. The company first launched its crypto unit in January of 2018. Now, after acquiring Ziglu, Robinhood's signals are clear, but it also comes at a time where the UK and Europe are marking out their regulatory frameworks. Europe is in the throes of voting on MiCA and other regulations, whilst the UK has stated outright that it wants to be a centre for crypto innovation, with the Royal Mint commissioned to release an NFT soon. Do you think that Robinhood and other mainstream apps are the way forward for crypto trading? Or is that too much of a centralized service for a decentralized asset? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. In this week's Deep Dive with CCD, we dive a little deeper into the first ever crypto IPO, that of Coinbase. The expectations ahead of the Coinbase listing were high. Coinbase opened at $380 on April 14th, 2021. Now, currently, Coinbase trades at $145, down 62% since its opening price in what has been a very difficult public first year for the company. Overall, Coinbase's performance seems to closely follow the crypto market's performance. Coinbase went public during the peak of last year's spring boom and saw a strong recovery during the bull market last fall. Now, while Coinbase has struggled in the stock market, fundamental metrics remain strong. And in quarter four, Coinbase saw a net income of $840 million. Since its listing, Coinbase has also seen a sharp rise in the number of verified users, growing from 58 million to 89 million. As part of an ongoing Bitcoin purchasing drive, the Luna Foundation Guard recently purchased an additional 123.89 Bitcoin, worth close to $5 million. This brings the total that they own to 42,530 Bitcoin for a massive $1.75 billion. This Bitcoin buying comes after Terraform Labs founder Do Kwon said that the Terra project would purchase $3 billion worth of Bitcoin for Terra's decentralized UST reserves. This also sees Terra edging closer to Tesla's haul of 42,902 Bitcoin. But the Luna Foundation Bitcoin reserve address is still far below MicroStrategy's cache of 125,051 Bitcoin in terms of public companies. Still, the purchasing has made it the 18th largest Bitcoin wallet around, and the Luna Foundation is hoarding this Bitcoin to leverage for reserves to protect the stablecoin UST. And unsurprisingly, there have been major moves with this coin too. Terra's stablecoin UST was listed on Binance.us last week, and in a matter of days, its market cap is only $200 million away from surpassing the stablecoin BUSD's market valuation. Terra's UST has seen its market cap grow by 15.5% during the last 30 days, and it is now the third largest stablecoin by market cap. And at the same time, the power move by Terra has also helped its coin Luna rise amid mostly bearish market tendencies. So whilst the likes of Tesla and MicroStrategy buying up war chests of Bitcoin have become well publicized, there is a growing sect of private companies now doing the same. The Luna Foundation has made big waves with its purchasing, but also falls short of Block.one's stash of 140,000 Bitcoin. Block.one is a blockchain software company that's dedicated to the EOS network, while another private firm dedicated to crypto ecosystem with a Bitcoin treasury besides Terra and EOS is the Tesos Foundation. Now, the Tesos Foundation holds 17,500 Bitcoin according to biannual filings. Do you think that there will be a growing trend to hold Bitcoin as company assets in the future? Let us know in the comments below. We now turn to Michael Amar, co-host from the Paris Blockchain Week that has just concluded. Michael, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
And congratulations on a really super event. I have to say, we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves from CCD, and I know that everybody else loved being there too. So Michael, I wanted to talk to you about blockchain meetups and conferences, and now they've always been important to the advancement of the technology. But what makes Paris in particular, the Paris Blockchain Week, so special?
So actually, we held our first edition in person in 2019, and our vision, let me get back actually. I've met a lot of very large blockchain projects when I was living in the US, and when I talked to them and say, hey, you should put your headquarters in Europe, and why not in Paris? Everybody was, making fun of me. Paris is good for baguettes or for tourism, but not for crypto. So we wanted to show them that we were an amazing ecosystem to help grow these businesses. And basically, we wanted to do a conference by the pros for the pros. So not so much about education, what is blockchain, what is Bitcoin, and how do you buy Bitcoin, but rather about, being top-notch on regulation, on layer 2 blockchain technologies, and really focusing on the doers and the makers of this industry and trying to be deal makers, helping people find jobs, sign partnerships, raise funds, really nurturing the ecosystem here. So that was the initial vision, and actually the feedback we got in 2019 was amazing. Speakers and partners were super happy by the quality of the attendance, and that was the backbone of what we were able to replicate last week.
Right, and regarding last week, what would you say was the highlight of the conference for yourself this year?
To be honest, I think the crowd was amazing. It was above expectation. We were over 4,000 people. What I love is that there were over 75% of people were coming from outside of France, so it's really international conference. 15% were coming from the US, and still, with what's happening in Ukraine, with still COVID very present, having 15% of US attendees was like a big bet. We even had people from Asia, even if they had to do some detours. So that's really a very, very good and strong point for us. And also the quality of the speakers. We had the makers of the industry, the founders of Algorand, of Solana, of Tezos, the largest blockchain ecosystem, but also the exchanges with Binance, Crypto.com, Bybit. So yeah, very happy to be able to gather all these minds together.
Yeah, I will say, I also noticed it was an incredibly international scene and wonderful to speak with so many different people from all over the world. Do you think, Michael, that France is actually becoming a hub for blockchain activity, especially given some of the announcements by Binance and others?
Yeah, we've actually, for once, a pretty innovative legislation. So basically, you can apply to a license that allows you to actually advertise for people who want to do an ICO or open crypto accounts. It's called the PSAN license, done by the French SEC. And you'll see a lot of announcements coming out of the conference for people who are applying or just will be receiving it very soon. So I would say the legal ecosystem is mature. We have a lot of amazing entrepreneurs, some very great success stories, like Ledger is a French company, Soware, Sandbox, and a lot of French engineers or co-founders all over the world. So we have the talent, and we have now corporates that are moving. And as we have large corporates in various industries, right? Let's say luxury, for example, those are coming heavily and through the Web3 lens. So it gives really a more massive aspect, and crypto is not only for finance or tech people. Now with the Web3 emergence, it's for everyone.
So Michael, I don't know if you know yet, but what can we expect next year from the Paris Blockchain Week, if you've started planning that far ahead?
It's still a little bit early. We should know better in a couple of weeks, but I guess we want to do bigger and stronger. 50%, 100% more. We're gonna see in the coming weeks. But hopefully COVID will be behind us and we can really have people also coming from Asia. I think we have like 12% of the attendees in 2019 were coming from Asia. So it's a big and important crowd for us. So yeah, definitely we want to leverage
Yes.
this year's conference.
Excellent. Well, we at CCD will definitely be there. We absolutely loved it. Thank you so much, Michael, for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on Crypto Channel Direct, powered by Concordium. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe by hitting the button below. And really do let us know what you think as well. And we'll be back next week with the news that you need to know. Until then, I'm Claire Ross Brown. See you next time.